So we back at this again with...
Hi everybody and hi Amanda.
Hi everybody. Hi Catherine.
Welcome back to
What the Talk.
Yeah.
I lost my voice.
Okay, I'm so sorry. I'm so happy. I'm so happy to be here. As you guys can see, if you can't see, you can hear. We have an international guest in the house.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Ooh, that's a deep voice now.
Okay.
Come on now. Come on.
Everybody wants you to welcome Ejay.
Yep.
Hi Ejay, welcome to What the Talk.
Welcome, EJ.
Appreciate the welcome, y'all. I'm just happy to be here today.
We're so happy to have you. I have to tell you, I really like your vibe. Like, I can't lie. Like, your energy is beautiful.
Yes.
We're so blessed to have you here with us.
Ooh, the blessings all mine.
The smooth talk on it.
Okay, so Ejay's from Florida.
Yep.
Brought the sunshine to us.
Yes.
305, baby.
Okay. I'm gonna let him introduce himself and all, but I just wanted to tell you thank you for accepting our
On a
invitation.
short notice.
Yes, and blessing us with your opinion.
Oh, of course.
Yes. So
Wouldn't have it any other
presence.
way. Appreciate you guys for letting me be here.
Hmm.
Oh, okay. I guess it's time for me to introduce myself.
yes.
All right. Like they said, I'm EJ, aka Elijah, aka Smooth Criminal.
Ooh.
Now let me stop. Yeah, I'm from Florida. You know, I'm one of the cousins. And
Yeah.
we got an interesting conversation topic to talk about today on here on What the Talk. I'm excited. I'm not gonna lie. I'm
Oh
really
yeah, I heard
excited.
the voice. We got jumpy now.
You know, I'm ready to get into it. Meat potatoes.
All right.
Yeah.
We like the energy. I
Yeah,
like it.
I love it. Y'all know how the vibe goes. We don't have any introduction for y'all today, but
No icebreakers today.
yeah. And then, oh, by the way, you guys are gonna find this episode after, but this is literally like the first episode we're recording after like 10 years.
Not 10. You
No,
know,
it's no.
you know they had to bring it back for
like
For your boy.
but you just like we couldn't let this opportunity go by. We had to.
We could not let
yeah.
him leave the country without having him on this
Literally.
podcast
Of course.
at all.
It's 11 p.m. and this is like a sacrifice.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
We haven't
Easy.
slept at all, so
thank you again.
You know, it's team zero fatigue. You feel me? It's team zero fatigue.
Anyways. What we wanted to talk about today, guys, was really like friendship, I could say. Could I say it that way? It's like EJ and Amanda were talking, and then they were trying to understand like the different dynamics between women and not women and men, but men and men and women's friendship.
Right.
How different they are. I haven't heard the conversation, so what's the difference between the two?
I'm gonna let EJ start.
All right.
You're our guest.
I'll go ahead and begin. So, the biggest difference I've noticed is the obligation and responsibility, right? So when it comes to, and this is just from my observation, actually it's from my experience as well, but whenever there's a friendship with a woman, there's always a need for communication. There's always an obligation for contact with each other. I feel like if you don't speak to each other as much, it devalues the friendship or relationship. It's like, we're not as close because we don't talk all the time. I'm really close to the people that I talk with, where with men's friendships, it's not based on communication. It really has no basis besides the fact that I just think we're cool people. Like I like you vibe. I like your vibe every time we get together. It's just a nice vibe, and we base our friendship on that alone. It has nothing to do with any requirements, any obligations. It's just whenever we're together, it's a cool thing. So I've noticed that like that's been the biggest discrepancy. Also, I've noticed that girls say they like their friendships with guys more than they do their own counterparts, and I think that might be the reason as well.
Yeah, they always say there's no drama with the guys.
Right. And I think the drama comes from their different opinions on whether or not they communicate enough.
Is it like the drama comes from the expectation they have from the women that they don't have from the man, or because men that are women's friend that they say they're always talking to their guy friends.
What do you mean? Like,
I guess that's kind of
It's like
true.
when like a girl that's good friend with a guy, they don't just go years without talking and it's like, oh, we're cool. No, like they're always talking to that guy. They call him for anything.
I think it's the expectation, like you said. I don't know, with a woman, it's like, Catherine, you didn't call me. Like, I expect you to call me. I expect you to check on me. I expect you, if, I don't know, some ideas like I feel like you have to do. Whereas if I have male friends, I call him, I'll check on him. We have deep conversation, but I don't expect him to call me.
Right.
Do you consider the friendship the same? Like,
Or sometimes with the men, it's deeper, like Ejay said, I find.
you feel like it's deeper even though y'all don't talk that much?
It's weird to explain. It's like, with female, we interact, we talk about almost everything under the sun. But with the guy, it's like straight to the point, I could say. Like, okay, we're going to talk about this subject, and it get really deep real quick. And then once we end, we get our answers, we move on. And we'll talk back again whenever it's time again. But with female, I could spend hours and we're not even talking. Sometimes we're on the phone and all we hear is chores in the background and nonsense.
Right.
But I expect you to be here, although you're doing your chores.
Right.
It's weird. I don't know how to really go into details with it, but
Right. And I mean, I don't think either is bad or good.
No.
I just feel like one requires so much more obligation. I think girls, women tend to appreciate men more because it's less stressful. It's like, I don't have to call. He's not gonna all of a sudden think differently of me just because I didn't call on a Tuesday like I said I would. Like, whereas if you tell your girlfriend I'm gonna call you on Tuesday and then you don't call on Tuesday, now she's gonna be thinking like, hey, you didn't call me on Tuesday.
oh, she fake. She cut me off.
She cut me off or something. Where it's just not the same for guys, and it's just like I've felt it. I felt the responsibility and obligation with my friendship with girls, and I'm just like, this is a lot. Like,
You're demanding too much.
yeah, like why? I got a life. I got stuff to take care of.
Well, I like how you say that. It's like it's too much because I feel like for men, they require of that from a girlfriend and not just a friend.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
If I have to do this extra mile, we're in a relationship. We're not
Exactly.
just friends. But whereas us females, it's like, of course, we're not dating each other, but it's like, you have to. It's the have to.
Yeah.
That puts the strain on the relationship.
Exactly. And that's why when like there's always big blowouts with female friendships. It's like it's almost like a breakup. What I've noticed, it's just like when girls are not friends, and they literally say my ex best friend. I'm like, if me and a guy aren't friends, he's just a person now. It's not like my ex best friend. That's just Jeff. Like, I don't know him no more. Like that's what it is. It's not my ex. Like that.
And you have to put the emphasis. Like,
Yeah.
that's my ex. I don't talk to that girl no more. She an ex.
It's
like,
an ex. I'm like, ex.
It's not your ex-boyfriend. Like,
Yeah, it's just the person now. Like, you part of the crowd again. You're not. We ain't cool. You know. So those are things that I've noticed. I don't know how controversial it is, but it's what I've observed, and it's just funny to me. Like,
I have men that are actually doing this thing to me, so they're acting like females when they do that. Then,
yeah,
really?
yep,
Do tell.
yep.
when they call like, oh, you did not call me, like male friends that like have that requirement that I must call them, and it's like, we all have lives, no?
Right.
I don't know. I understand that concept. I'm never mad at any girl that doesn't. I don't know. I guess I don't have any friends that I feel like has to call me. I don't feel that way.
Yeah, I don't think I'm like that either. It's just you call. I'm not a person that calls anyone anyway. So if I call you, I call you. If I don't, get with the program.
Yeah, like no hard feelings. Like life is happening. Like I don't know.
But it's not. It doesn't just stop at phone calls. Like girlfriends have obligations to each other. It may not just be like talking on the phone, but it's like
going out together.
You weren't at this event.
Oh, okay.
True.
You weren't at this. Everybody was there, but you didn't show up.
True.
Like, what happened?
True.
Like, whereas like with guys, you missed out, bro. You should have been there. Like, if you were there, you would have had a good time. But
y'all catching up. Whereas us, it's like type of judgment. It's like,
Yeah,
girl,
it's
you
like-
weren't there. We're not really friends no more.
Exactly.
Right.
It's like you always there. All of a sudden, you switching up on us.
Right.
Like you think you bet. Like
Flexing
what
on
you got,
us.
yeah, what you got
Right.
going on that you can't be here for me no more? You
Right.
understand? Yeah, you're absolutely that. I'll do.
Yeah.
That I always cancel a Catherine.
That I'll
Yeah.
do. I expect you to be there. And
You see?
it's like, yeah.
And like that expectation is a lot of pressure.
A lot.
Because
Man, you feel pressure?
Child. Yeah, see, we haven't recorded, honey. I'm not trying to put our business out here. I'm just playing.
Yeah, I can feel the tension.
Oh.
We had to put EJ in the middle.
All jokes, y'all. All jokes. Ain't no tension over here.
nah, but like even with my brother, like I notice it more with like my brother's friendships, because even though I'm talking like this, most of my friends are girls besides family. But like in my brother's deep rooted friendship with his guy friends, you know, they talk about, hey, we're going to here. Whoever can come. If you can't, well, we miss you. We wish you could come. And that's kind of where it ends. It's never like, you know, what were you doing while you didn't show up?
Why didn't you?
Yeah.
I actually love that.
Yeah.
I think that's why I kind of love my relationship with my guy. There's no expectation. If I can't make it, I don't even have to call.
Right.
I don't have to call. I don't have to text you. Like you said, they'll just be like, yo, you should have been there.
Yeah.
We had a blast.
I just accept Amanda for who she is. So if she doesn't come, like, Amanda's just Amanda. Even when I invite her, I already know in my head she's probably gonna come. How many people are gonna be there? I
I'm
already
asking
know
all the questions.
I don't know. I already know in my head she's not trying to go.
Yeah.
You know,
So
she
you've
would
already
want
accepted
to,
so much.
So I accept her. Though
Right.
I know that's her. So I don't feel any type of way. But somebody else,
Oh
I
yeah,
don't
they
know.
cancel me.
Yeah.
I don't care.
I don't know.
But even in that, it's like you guys have developed such a deep relationship where if she doesn't come, you make the excuses for her.
Yeah.
It's not like, oh, she just didn't come. It's like, oh no, she had something to do.
But I think
you're not putting any. You just know that she's not putting anything above this.
Yeah.
You
But
made the excuses.
I think
for
it's
her.
special though with Catherine. Catherine
Right.
is a special individual. I'm not saying she's retarded or anything, but I'm saying Catherine would understand that. Whereas with other female counter, we have falling out
Right.
Yeah.
because of that. Like, it's not that I don't want to get. I'm a homebody person,
Just wasn't that
and
day.
it's not that deep. To me, it's like, okay, I didn't show up. It is what it is. But for
Right.
them, it's like the end of the world.
Right.
But I felt obligated to show up though. Like, you see how I could understand her because that's her, but that's not me. If I'm not there, it's because I really don't like. It's
She
not
can't
because
make
I
it.
want to be home. Or like, if I can't, like, no. It's like if I don't show up, we falling out. Like,
So if you don't show up, there's a reason.
yeah.
there's a reason.
There's some
it's not
beef if
because,
you don't show
yeah,
up.
Like,
But I feel like
I don't
it's
wanna
your
be in
character,
your
though.
Yeah, I don't want to
Oh.
be in your presence if I don't show up.
So you don't miss an event.
No.
No, she don't. If she doesn't show up, Catherine don't fuck with you.
Wow.
I'm sorry for the F word.
Because like I know, like me personally, I don't like to miss events either. Like I know I want to be there for everything. I want to
Yes.
like, because
That's
I
me.
know, first of all, I know how much people want to see me, not to be like
Yeah.
arrogant, but like,
Okay, you're the
like,
life of the party now.
But like I just know that like my presence, because I make the sacrifices for my family, for my people. So like I love to be there for them, but at the same time, like if I don't show up, no one's gonna be like, oh, EJ, you know, you're not for us anymore. They don't even have to give me an excuse. EJ just didn't show up, and it's okay. Like it's no big deal. You know,
If I don't show up,
And-
it's not okay.
that's
Well,
crazy.
for me, like you say, it depends on the person. For me, it's not even that big of a deal. Like,
Yeah.
and Catherine knows there's no hard feelings. But the thing is, I like with Catherine. Catherine still invites me. She's not gonna be okay. I'm not gonna invite her
No.
because she's not gonna show up. She's like, no, man, I know your ass ain't coming, but I'm still inviting you.
Because maybe you might be in the mood to come.
Yeah,
this day,
and it's like
'Cause sometimes she's in
People
the mood,
are
sometimes
going
she's not.
through. Yeah, some
See?
people go through different phases. I'm in the phase right now. I'm home. But sometimes, like, Catherine, what are we doing? Like, are we
Yeah.
going out? Are we doing this?
that invitation thing is a thing too. Like, if I have a squad and there's an event happening and like 2 members of the squad are there, all of the members are invited. I don't have to tell you you're invited. Whereas I've noticed, like with girls, you didn't get an invitation. Why did you show up?
Child.
Well, and I've always been like, aren't you guys friends? Why can't she just show up? But it's like,
or you didn't get an invitation. You feel like you're excluded. Y'all doing something behind my back.
yeah, that.
I mean, you gotta. You dropping like.
I always wonder about it. I'm like,
Gems.
dang, like I thought you guys were friends, and now
I don't know.
Oh,
I
we're
guess there's
enemies
levels
now. Like,
to it.
Catherine, you had a party. And
You
I have to
didn't
find out through
invite me?
Snapchat and Instagram.
right,
Yeah, the finding out through the socials that.
right.
Especially now you put on close friend, and I'm not in your close. Let's not start.
Not being in close friends. That's a whole topic of conversation on its own. But like, I've always wondered about, because like, I'm not one. There's so many people. You want me to send? Like, okay, wedding, of course. I have to send out invitations. But that's like a formality. But in terms of just like, hey, I'm having a birthday party. If you know me, first of all, if you know me, you know when my birthday is. So please, I shouldn't have to tell you to come. Like, you know it's my birthday. You know I'm doing something.
I'm not showing up.
You know where I live.
You don't want me to be there.
But I think that's us women. It's like, I know, like, with Catherine is different. If I know her mom is doing something or anybody, like something is pertaining to her, I will just pull up.
That's different.
Because we have that relationship.
Yeah.
Whereas you're incognito, we've come into passing and I heard of it. Like, I'm not, no. Yeah, I wasn't formally, I would not go to your house if I was not formally invited. No, I'm not.
Even last minute, you tell me.
No.
I
that
don't
means
wanna be
to
there.
me, you see, that part, that last minute, you didn't really think of me. You just wanted,
it's like since
saw
I'm
You
there,
saved
or
yourself by inviting so
Yeah,
that
it's-
it's not on you.
yeah, it's like since I was with a friend that you invited while you were having this conversation. It's like, oh, by the way, but my friend had known for like 2 weeks. You didn't want me to be there,
right.
and let's say that the friend known for 2 weeks, and the friend is like, are you going to this because we're friends?
And now
right?
he overheard or she overheard that you're not going to it. It's like, oh, by the way, you're invited. But the event is tomorrow. I should have got a phone call a week or 2 weeks
I don't
ago.
go to these
I
events.
should have gotten a phone call.
Yeah, because if
text.
if we're all friends supposedly, and you tell this other friend, and then this other friend is like, "Are you going to Ejay's party?" And I'm like, "I didn't know Ejay was having a party." So you don't tell me nothing. So the other friend, when you're inviting me, is because the other friend probably went to you and be like, "By the way, I told Catherine you're having a party." She said,
Now you
she
do
was
not
not invited.
appear.
So now you're like, "Oh shit, you shouldn't have told her. I didn't want her to be there." Now you invited
Wow.
me. Now
There's
it's
so much
like,
going on in the backseat.
Wow.
Yeah.
That is a lot to think about.
Yeah. This party was like for the VIP. She's not part of the VIP,
Yo,
honey.
I'm just throwing a barbecue in the back. Like, I ain't even.
That's y'all dudes.
Like, I'm
Women.
not even dressing up for real, and because
I
I
don't
didn't
care.
send an invite,
Yeah, like you know my number. How'd you tell the other person? Just like
they just happened to be it. Like, no, see, like, I like that I mentioned birthday, right? My birthday is not a secret date. It's not a like. Ooh,
But the
only
event you're planning had been planned. You
Yeah.
can't just be like, okay, it's my birthday. I'm gonna be in my bed all day and pull up.
If I plan an event, maybe that's a little different. I might say, hey guys, I'm doing something for my birthday, so I'd like for you guys to come through.
that makes sense.
But otherwise, it's my birthday.
I don't know what you're doing. I don't know your plans.
Yeah.
Everybody's coming to say happy birthday. That's the plans. Like
No.
I mean, that's understandable. But at the same time, I'm gonna forget somebody. You know, it's not hard feelings. It's not like I purposely
If
didn't
I'm
invite
important,
you.
you won't forget
Forget
me.
me.
Wow.
And I think that's the difference with
Wow.
us. Like, we're too, like, we all put ourselves on a pedestal. We're like, I'm the important friend. So you
Right.
ought to remember
Like,
me.
I talk to you all the time. Like, I'm not gonna have something and not remember Amanda. Like,
She better not.
it just doesn't make
That
sense.
I go through life even and I don't include Catherine. Catherine could already say, like,
I group
we
them.
done.
Yeah.
I group them. I'd be like, cousins, come on. Friends from the south, come on.
The North,
Friends from the north,
come on.
come on. That way, it's up to you to know your region. Okay? If you from the south, you got an invitation. I said friends from the south. If you a cousin, don't act like you ain't get an invitation. I said cousins.
We're different. When it comes to that, women are very different.
Yeah.
And how am I supposed to know how to dress if you haven't? There's
so many
much thing
things.
going on. Like, how am I supposed to look ratchet?
Right. So, okay, I'm honestly, events that I plan, I'm gonna hold parameters. I'm gonna set out like, oh, this is what's happening at the event. So that's one thing you don't have to worry about. But my thing is like, one, if I invite one person, if you know that, hey, Ejay, you didn't invite so and so, tell them come on.
It's just like if Amanda's having a frita at her house.
Uh-huh.
I'm not gonna bring anybody that she didn't.
She better
invite
not.
to the
Well,
house.
if you know, well, I'm not.
I don't care if we're friends.
Even if I'm friends with the person she's inviting, you better not. I didn't invite her.
She did not invite.
She better
that
get her own
person.
car.
Well, that's because you guys are saying they weren't invited. They weren't invited on purpose. That's what you guys are saying.
No,
The minute
I didn't
that
think of
they
that
were,
person.
the minute
I'm
that they
having a
were not
free time.
invited, they were not invited on
Invited.
purpose.
See,
It don't
me?
matter if you're best friend, not best friend. I invited
If I didn't
Catherine.
invite you, 9 times out of 10, it's just because I forgot.
That's not me. If I didn't invite you,
and
you
if
were
you
not
remind me,
invited.
now you're invited. Like, but that goes to show like that's the technicalities in the friendship, right? Like, you didn't get an invite, so why did you show up? You shouldn't have shown up. You didn't get an invite. Yeah, we're friends, but we're not that close of friends. Like, so like with guys, it's just like, oh, you showed up, appreciate it. It's appreciate it. Like, cool. Now
my
more
guy.
fun. Your vibe with. I like your vibe. That's why
If
we
you
friends.
like my vibe so much, why wasn't I invited?
But I think I get what he's
My mama
saying.
was cooking. I forgot to.
I get what he's saying though, because guys, like just like in the beginning, he said guys, they just get with the program and let's get it moving. But what us girls, it's a lot of character, a lot of attitude. You got one girl, she didn't get ready on time. She's already looking at you back. Like it's just too much going on.
And I don't know.
And sometimes you don't want to deal.
And there's different vibes, different feelings. I might not want to deal with your attitude.
Oh my
today.
God! Don't even start with the vibes.
I love
Wow.
you. You're my friend. Like I love you. But in
You're
this
exhausting.
Oh my God.
I'm sorry, you're draining my soul.
I don't know what Amanda's talking about. But it's like,
Wow.
I'm being real.
Right now, I just don't want to deal with this.
Catherine, don't you have friends that you
Maggins on me.
okay? You have individuals
Wow.
that you would not invite in certain setting.
Of
Be
course,
real.
because not everybody's vibe is the same. Like,
Exactly.
There are some places I'll go with you, I would not go with somebody else.
I agree. Don't mix
You
friends.
know?
I don't mix friends.
Exactly. Like
No, it's
there
not
are
even
some-
mixing friends.
I
Like
could
let's
mix-
say I don't like clubbing. She's never gonna, because I know I like clubbing by the way, but if let's say I didn't like it, she brings me there and I'm just being grumpy and being like
just sitting there
Mother
like,
Teresa in the
You're
in the
looking
corner.
at everybody. You're judging. Nobody can have fun because
Yeah.
are you drinking too much? Oh, you shouldn't be talking to this guy. Or,
You don't go to
You're-
the club
you're
and be
staying
a
home.
security guard. Like we come here
That's
to have
true.
a good time.
You're staying home. If I don't invite you to the club, don't bring that person because we're all friends.
It's gonna ruin the vibe.
Yeah.
thing.
You're gonna be judging
That's
through
so-
Snapchat. That's what you're gonna be doing.
One thing I appreciate about like my guy friends and my family is like if we go to an event, everyone can be their character, right? Like everyone has a particular.
You cannot be your own character.
Everyone is the way they are, and we are friends because we like each other's character. We're not friends because of what you did. We're friends simply because he does this way, so he's cool. He's part of the crew. You know.
I like your character, but I don't like your character in this
That
setting.
setting.
Right,
Exactly.
but that's the thing. The setting, the setting never matters. Like at
never
least for
matters,
guys,
I said.
it
Yeah.
never matters because we just like you. So in the club, we like you. In the park,
So
we
you're
like you.
trying to say the reason why is because we don't like the person for the person.
Almost.
Yeah, it is. I think I kind of agree because it shouldn't matter, right? But
You're
if the
right.
person, like
Yeah, you're
we're a
absolutely
bit
right.
catty, us girl. We catty, like
You're absolutely right.
Yeah.
and very emotional.
Like my friends know that I'm not a big partier club goer, but they also know if I go, I'm gonna be myself, right? So they accept me for that. So when I go, they're like, that's EJ. It's okay.
Yeah. And it's
He's
like they
allowed
want
to
to be there
him.
with you. Yeah,
They
they
just
just want
want
to
your
be there with
presence.
you. Yeah,
Nobody's
make-
saying, like, I
you make
can't-
sense.
Yeah.
We actually
Damn, that
don't
means
like our,
we don't like them niggas.
yeah, we don't like our friends for who they are.
That's crazy,
Damn,
guys.
we gotta evaluate.
Ouch.
We're gonna cut you
Gotta do better. I am
Yeah.
so sorry, all of my friends.
Guys
We're
don't
gonna
like
cut
each other
y'all off.
for each
No.
other.
No, I'm just saying.
I'm sorry, all of my friends. I'm gonna try to do better and like you for who
I'm
you
not
are.
sorry.
Like
Well,
you
you're
for-
still not getting invited.
And accept you for who you are wherever you are.
Captain,
I like that.
Captain got saved. Catherine is saving
I'm going to
2023,
heaven
honey.
in 2023, honey.
No,
Say,
one thing growing up with my cousins, and just me consistently self-evaluating and becoming a better person. I look back, I'm like, y'all really love me because I was terrible, and y'all still accepted me. Y'all did not exclude me from nothing, and
That
I
big
was.
exclude.
P.S. They're all boys.
That big
we all
exclude.
guys. That's
That
fine.
big exclude, make exclude.
But it's just like,
go
y'all-
in the corner and do your thing. When you
We're
ready,
never
come
talking to
back.
EJ until he grows up.
Come back when you grown.
EJ, hit us back up when you hit puberty.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
you know, we're not dealing with that.
That was never a thing. Now I've been checked by my cousins.
Yeah.
You know, when
With
things
love.
get with love. But I've been checked, and those checks were so important to me because I was just like, why is like one of the people that I admire saying, EJ, you're not doing right. So it made me come back like, what am I doing? Like, if he's saying I'm not, these are the people that accept me all the time. Right now, I'm not being. It's on me. It's me. It's got to be me. I fix it up, and they're like, good. Back to the regularly scheduled program. Like,
Yeah,
so
but
I
I like
appreciate
that.
that. Yeah.
Can we do that? Us women.
I'll try. I'll really try. It's probably gonna piss me off though. I can't lie because I just.
I ain't trying. We tried enough. We done tried enough.
I never tried. I see you for who you are. I leave you where you
But that's what
belong,
I'm
and then I
saying.
go somewhere else.
I tried several settings and I'm tired.
It looks like men might be more loving than women.
I
Or
think
more forgiving
so.
or more accepting.
More accepting.
But isn't that part of love?
Yeah.
yeah,
We hate everyone.
Accepting
I guess.
men might
I guess
be
we only
more
like
like
men.
Jesus.
Yeah. We just want to be around y'all. That's it.
The reason is
Because
because
we'll accept a lot of things from men, but we won't accept.
anything
That's
from
cra-
each other.
I wonder why that is. Like, why is it that? Well, maybe it's because there's not much to accept.
There's not much to accept
Child,
from who?
this
From
feel like
men?
this is gonna turn into another episode.
There's not much to accept from men.
Whoosh. EJ.
Another topic for another conversation.
Another day.
And then I did want to talk about what we talked about earlier. Can guys and girls be friends? I'm gonna just absolutely not. Now, not that there aren't existing friendships between girls and guys,
Yes.
and not that the friendships aren't genuine or they don't exist. And this is only a problem on one side.
On whose side?
I'm gonna tell you.
Okay, tell me.
When guys are friends with girls, there is never a moment in time, unless he's like, nope, that's not even true. There's never a moment in time where, unless he's married or in another relationship,
Even then, that's not enough sometimes.
even then that's not
Ooh,
enough
child.
sometimes. But there is never a moment in time where the girl goes, hey, I think I might be interested in you, and he doesn't go, I wouldn't mind exploring that avenue. Like I
know.
so
New horizon.
This is, it's so sad that that's not true. Amanda has been telling me that for so long. Amanda has like, guys are never your friend, right? Like she's been telling
They
me.
always
like,
want some piece of
and I'm like,
ass.
that's not true. I have a lot of guy friends, and they are my friends.
Who, you?
I don't care what. No, that's what I kept saying. I don't care what nobody says.
They
are
all
my
want
friends.
Catherine.
Hey.
Sorry.
Relax.
They don't want her.
Nobody wants me. Relax.
They enjoy her.
And somebody was like, text your friend. They all your friend. I'm like, yeah. It's like, text your friend right now. Say, I wanna friend.
Ooh, you did that?
And it's like, and see what they're gonna say. And I couldn't. It's like, then you already know your. And
Yeah.
then
you
like,
know what they're gonna
They're
do.
gonna say, let's go.
You know what's up. Like you acting like, that you know
Trying
what's
to act
up.
naive.
Now,
Really?
this doesn't mean that the guys aren't being genuinely good people to you,
Yeah.
right? They are. Matter of fact, I know myself.
It's like
Like
they wouldn't mind.
I'm just because I thought about intimacy doesn't mean I don't value
Right.
you as a person. Okay, honestly, it's not even me. It's really not even
who
me.
is it then?
That is the natural instinct.
Who is it, EJ? You want what to talk? You gotta talk clear.
That person, because I am a man. I am a heterosexual man.
Very, very much
Okay,
so.
a Haitian heterosexual man.
Let's repeat. Haitian Jamaican.
Haitian Jamaican heterosexual man. Okay, so
The two that don't mix. Haitian and Jamaican. Jesus.
so there is never. I don't want to sound like that, but I think about it. As all men do, we think about it. Now, I care about my friends that are girls. I care about them. I want to protect them. I want to be there for them. I want to emotionally be there for them. All of that. I'm with all of that. But it doesn't change the fact that they're attractive. It doesn't change the fact that at any given moment, if they feel as though they want to try this,
They need a cuddling partner.
why would I miss an opportunity?
Ooh, do you hear that?
Now that may sound a little superficial, okay, but experiences are opportunities too, okay. Let me tell you, like you don't. Men, it's really difficult to miss an opportunity.
My heart is just sinking right now and breaking and sad.
Don't be sad.
Don't be sad.
Whatever you guys were saying made me sad. But I
Yeah.
also wanted to know, like, do men ever find women ugly?
We do. But the biggest difference, right? So when women friend zone, okay? When women put men in the friend zone, you're out. You're out the play, you're out the game, you're on the bench.
No chance at all.
No chance at all. If a guy puts a girl in the friend zone, you may not be able to lock him down, but he's still gonna smash. Like, just because you're in the friend zone don't mean there's not an opportunity there.
So y'all don't look at beauty to smash?
I've heard I could say that. I heard guys say they ain't smashing beauty.
No, well,
they ain't smashing that. They're smashing, we know what.
Beauty is a bonus.
Wow. Ooh, can you repeat that again? Say it louder for the people in the back.
Beauty definitely is a bonus. Now, me personally, I like for anything to even happen, your face got to be pretty. Like, I got to think your face is pretty before I even approach.
But what if it's dark? Yeah. If it's dark, you're cool.
No. What I'm saying is
in the dark.
For me to be attracted, for me to even want the interaction to happen, you have to have a pretty face. Now, if I get caught in a situation, like if you get me to a place where the situation can happen,
an opportunity,
I may omit the pretty face rule.
He turning off the lights, y'all. That's what he's saying.
You already got me.
He putting a bag over your head.
You already got me. You listen.
He pokes holes in the back so she could breathe, right?
All right, or we just won't do any face-to-face positions if you catch my drift.
I feel like then beauty is just for women and women then.
No, I think beauty is more for like relationship. You want to flaunt your girl around.
Yes.
Okay.
But if you're trying to smash, smash. Pique Budole. Like
now,
I'm saying like from the back. I don't even need to know if you got hair.
And
I don't need to be.
This is I'm about to say something that's like not only controversial, but most will probably disagree with me. Like, when men cheat sexually, this is why I say like now when men cheat, he was immoral because he knew what he did was wrong. Right? But when girls say, "Oh, he didn't love me," he might have got caught up. Now, I'm not saying stay with the man.
Yeah, tell him what to do now.
Don't just come to the conclusion that he didn't love you. Like, he might have got caught, especially if you got a man that is like constantly being bombarded. Now, he's weak, so drop him. Like I said, this is a very, very, very like I said, I don't condone cheating in any way, shape, or form. I will never cheat. I've never been cheated on.
I mean, that's good.
Right.
Yeah.
But
keep it that way.
And also, if you cheat, like I said, that's a weak man. A man that cheats is a weak man. That means he wasn't able to stop her from getting him into that position. However,
or stop himself.
However, he did not love you. I know you want to believe if you love me, you would. It's very, very instinctual. It's very, very physical. Like, because
most of the time it's physical.
It's me. That's why, like, I'm like, and I'm getting kind of personal here. But me, like,
talk your talk.
The girl has to match me. Right? Because one, as you can see, I'm about my fashion. Two,
go ahead and look at him under the glasses.
Come on now. Y'all not blind. Okay.
Yeah, I can see.
Y'all can see.
And if you're listening, go ahead and on our YouTube channel to see him.
Yes.
Come on through now. I ain't gonna put my number on here, but yeah. You might see the.
We'll put your social.
You might see the social tag, so go ahead and follow. But my woman has to match me, like fashion wise. Mentally, she has to be just as ambitious. Like, these are all these factors that matter in terms of like me and her. So if I find a woman who matches me in that way, then I'm not gonna be weak or pervious to any of that. Like, this out of respect for my woman, I'm not going to take part in those things anymore. And I'm not a weak man. Like, I love her. That's it. I won't take part in that. But you can't hold those same standards to every man, because not every man. Now, if a man don't respect you, then you probably shouldn't be with him. But do your background check, because you can't hold the same standard. Not everyone was raised the same way. So that's my only take on the whole cheating business thing there. But no, most definitely guys can't just be friends with girls. There's always something, for sure.
Interesting. We're definitely gonna have a cheating episode.
Thank you for introducing that, though.
Yeah.
That was perfect.
When we do have this episode, I do want to bring that point to whoever we're gonna have it with, to see if they see it the same way or if they think the same. But I can agree with that. I can see what you mean by that. Interesting. So you just told me that pretty is just for women and women. So when women dress up, it's like another woman sees that, oh my gosh, she's so pretty. If I were a man, I would smash that. But a man is just like, well, this woman is a woman. I'm a man. I can smash.
Nope. Women pretty is not it's not the same as what you think. That's why, like, when women get pretty, or they say like, oh, I'm wearing stuff. I'm not even dressed up. We are not attracted to your work. We are attracted to your facial structure. How you were built is what we like. You can put on whatever you like. You can do whatever you want. Don't make a difference, because what we are attracted to is straight natural. Unless you
no amount of foundation can fix that.
They ain't fixing it, okay? So it's not that we're not attracted to pretty.
Yeah.
It's not the pretty that you think it is. It's the real pretty.
It's that,
the natural
it's that
pretty.
shape.
It's the shape, the thing that you can't control. That's what we like.
No BBL can fix that.
No, man. And then,
I mean, some men do.
No, I mean, I'm talking about he's talking about like your structure.
Yeah.
You can stuff,
Yeah.
but your structure.
Your facial me, I'm a pretty face type of guy. Your facial structure. I don't care about the makeup. It's not that I don't appreciate makeup, because I understand that it's an art and that like you guys are doing it for a purpose. But I don't need it. It's not necessary. I like your face. Like
that's why you guys like it, whether it's on or off.
It doesn't matter. I like your face. I like where your lips are placed on your head. That's what I like.
Yeah.
Okay, where your eyes are fixated.
Centered, yeah.
That is what I'm interested in. Okay, is not. That's where you're pretty. That's what it is.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Interesting. So now, when you guys are picking, so there was another thing that we were saying off camera or whatever. Like when somebody's picking, like when two friends, if we're in a group of friends and then we smash, like if I'm a girl and I smash the same man that Amanda did, Amanda will never know.
Oh, Amanda will never tell you either.
Yes.
Right. So neither one of you will know that both have.
Yes.
I have not smashed anybody. By the way.
Yes.
Hypothetical.
Yes. That's why she's single.
No, I'm married.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
I only smash for him. That's it.
And then it's like if a man smash a woman, everybody's gonna know in that friend group.
Right.
And it's like, but do women tell their male friends who they smash? Since they don't tell their women friend, do they tell you have girlfriends? Do they tell you who they smash?
The ones that consider me really close tell me. But the ones that I'm like just recently acquainted with, they're not gonna tell me like every single one. They have to feel like completely comfortable with me before they start telling me the little intimate details about who they've messed with. But majority of the time, no, they stay silent.
Yeah.
And is it ever in your friend group? I would like to know that. Like
sometimes, like most of my friends are hoopers. Most of my friends play basketball, so they're all tall. So I know I know.
So does that make you look at the woman a different way, or does it matter?
No, it doesn't. No, because I'm on the guy side. Like, it's kind of hard. Like,
he was gonna know regardless.
Like, yeah. If I'm friends with him, before you told me, I've been new. I'm giving you the space.
You're probably nodding your head like,
I'm giving you the space and the empathy to just be like, oh, wow. Really? Yeah, that's, okay. Is it serious? Is it, no?
Did you like it?
Like, now, one thing that women do that I do not do, don't even try to include me in this conversation. I don't do the details.
Okay.
I don't want to know.
I guess that's the different.
I got to go talk to him. I gotta go hang out with him later.
Yeah, you don't need to know his
need
performance
to
level.
know what he was doing how he had you. No, absolutely not. I'm good.
That's your bro.
Okay. When guys talk about it, like I'll tell my guy friends, hey, yeah, I was just with that. But we speak in analogies. If it was a bat, I smacked it. You know, if it was a, oh, you know, I caught that. She was throwing it, I was catching it. Come on now. You know, that's how we describe the event.
Yeah.
I think that's different for women. Though.
Yeah.
I think we go in detail.
If they ever, then when they
if
ever,
they're open,
if they ever do tell, then they go in details.
Like, this is the position that Don took. This is what we did, and that curls my toes. Like all of that.
Yeah, no.
Yeah,
no.
I think girls are a bit different.
Yeah.
It sucks. Women, y'all need to start saying who y'all smashed, because if not, y'all walking around with people that, you know.
Very possible.
Yeah. You know, because the men, what they do is the minute that they know that you smash 2, 3, they know not to, if they don't want to wife you, of course, they know not to wife you or go anywhere serious with
And they
you.
give you a note. Like, they give you a
We
heads
let each
up,
other
like,
know, like, hey,
don't.
we've all been there.
Yeah, they just know that this is not gonna last, and they don't put no expectation. So you out here, you really like this guy, but if you knew that he smashed Amanda, you probably wouldn't have, you know, like.
Yeah.
But now that you thinking that, oh my God, I really like him, and you falling for him, and then it's like
Later on, you find
out that he smashed 2 of your friends,
Yep.
and this whole time you could have known if you were actually saying who you were smashing. You don't understand, so.
But it's not all women. We have to, but it's not all women that care. Some women, they hear what they, because we are so detailed. They heard like, this man made my.
Yeah, they want to go find
They
out. I
wanna
know
find
some women
out,
are
yeah.
like,
Some-
oh, he did that too.
It's like,
Sign me
shoot.
up. Like,
Right.
You know how hard it is for women out here to get
I know,
orgasm?
yeah.
You
So
talking about
I-
you got it on the first try?
so that's why they also always say as well, like, don't give too many details.
Yeah,
about,
I
because
never
it's like,
tell my details.
yeah, because if you do, then you might attract women to your man.
Your man, yeah.
Wow.
Because I know some
I
women.
did not want to go there, but like, that's the thing.
Yeah.
Dang, you guys are always a threat to each other. That's crazy.
Yo.
Everywhere
It's a war.
everywhere you flip it, we like.
You're a threat. Like,
Like, it could be your best friend. It could be your goddamn cousin. You're not gonna.
if I say, ooh, she was good,
You want your friend,
right? It's not even that I want. If I say, ooh, she was good, but I had to let her go, then that's like open season. Like, oh, she was good? Yeah, you should go try that. Try it. It was good. Why didn't you keep it? You'll find out. Go try it. Like, because I don't want to ruin it, right? I don't want to be the guy to be like, oh, yeah, she did this, this, and this, when maybe you like it.
Yeah.
Right? So I'm going to just be like, hey, for me, it
Figure it
didn't
out
work.
for yourself.
It's open season. It was good, though.
Yeah.
You know?
I ain't gonna lie.
I ain't gonna...
I don't know. Like, if a man was, I don't know. If it's,
I think for women it's the opposite though.
yeah, it's the opposite. And if he was bad, yeah, like he
You'll
was
be
trash.
like, "Ooh,
He
girl,
was
go on."
trash. You understand?
And
Like,
people, you will see that's when the guy gets a little too much friend zone.
Yeah.
Like, nah, we ain't trying to talk to you.
Right.
because
Oh,
they
yeah.
know you were trash or whatever. But now I'm trying to figure out, like, I don't know if I'm messed up in the mind. I feel like if I could tell you, like, he was good, and you could go, you having my second, like, you having my left.
My
foot.
slop-
You
my
see, and
sloppy
then you guys are
seconds.
calling it leftovers.
Yeah.
And sloppy.
Oh,
Weird.
yeah, you know they say I don't want to be too graphic, but they would be like, you taste my.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Like as if we in a shower or something.
Yeah.
Like,
Like, to,
you.
for a guy, it was like...
the guy been showered so many times.
Right, like,
His tongue was up, you know.
that's
other
crazy.
people before you too. So
Yeah, but
you,
it's like when you know it's like you taste my cat like that.
Yeah.
And it's a big disrespect. Like, 'cause
Yeah.
they're like,
It is.
What I ate your
Yeah.
like and so
She,
it's like,
that poor girl feels bad. Like, dang it, I didn't want to do that. Like,
yeah. It's
oh,
like
they don't care. Well, some of them don't care.
some don't care, but it's like
No shame.
for
I
a
don't
man,
know.
it's just like, nah, it's good.
if I'm
You
in a
miss out
friend
on
group
that.
and it's like we effing the same man, I would only be happy if I did it first.
I think so too.
Yeah.
Thank God we didn't get that, but I think I would have to be the main one.
Yeah.
And I let him go.
Yeah.
I can't be like, oh, you cheated on me with my
Yeah.
friend. No, I let you go and you having my leftovers.
We low key joke about it. Like, if we all passed around, then we'll be like, hey, who's she on right now? Which one?
Oh, she on? Is this
Like-
a playbook?
No, it's like, because we know, like, oh, I had her Tuesday. It's Wednesday. Is she on? You don't. It's Wednesday. Is it you?
Oh my god.
Oh, okay. What did she tell you? Did she say she was coming back next Wednesday? She told me Saturday.
Nah.
You got Sunday. Like, it's almost like that. But that's as soon as it happens, that's the category we put her in. So if a guy messed with her and then it ended, and then another guy messed with her, if he wasn't like fully invested in this girl, because we do have code, right? We do have like, yo, don't talk to her because I was like, you know, it was a thing, and guys respect that. Like, nah, we're not gonna, you know, we won't do that. But if it was like, yeah, I hit a week went by, no big deal, do your thing. Then it's like, okay, and then now she becomes that one that, hey, yeah. Is she on Jeff today? Yeah. Oh, that's crazy. Cause she was just with, and mine, I was last week. So that's crazy. So it's
a community.
It's a community. When they say bros over hoes, they mean bros over hoes. Like it's really that. Like
ladies, y'all better take notes.
We need to do hoes over bros. The hoes over.
It will never. We're so competitive.
Yeah.
It'll be like, even if, let's say Catherine messed with someone, and I'm not promiscuous, but let's say I know she messed with it, and we're like, I'm gonna take, and I heard all the good things he did, and you know how women hate when you're bragging about a good man. Ooh, it makes them irk. They're like, oh, okay, I'm gonna show you he ain't a good one.
What is that about?
I don't know. Women are weird. I'm not saying all of us are like that. Because I'm not like that. Catherine is not like that. But it's like some people have a thrill for that. Like, I'm gonna show you he ain't one, and they just use him up just to show you, like, okay, you see, I got him, and then move on to the next.
I could get him too. Like, especially if you're feeling that you're special, like, you know, like,
you top tier, like, no,
just like you got him, I got him too. He's community dick. He can get anybody that.
I didn't want to say that, but it's the CD, the community dick.
Yeah, like he with everybody. And then it's relax. Like, you ain't that.
Pump your brakes. You ain't that special.
And the girlfriend group, he's just been devalued. But in the guy friend group, that dude gets them all. Like he's a top tier guy. Like community dick means everybody wants it. Like that's the one everybody want to get on.
We getting freebies around.
So he must got it for real. He must be doing something right.
Yeah. The lingo is different for both.
Our minds, our interactions are different. Our minds are different. Men and women are just different.
Confusion.
Yeah. Their interactions are just so. Their interactions with their specific groups are so different, and so from this conversation, it sounds like guys are closer with each other than girls.
Yeah.
And it seems
definitely.
Like
even though we look like we're closer because we're always together,
but it's really the guys. Like,
dang.
I can call my guy friends up on a FaceTime group and just be like, hey, it's been 5 years? Y'all trying to go get something to eat? Yeah. And everybody be like, you know,
let's go.
That sounds like a good idea. I mean, I'm kind of
and they actually
hungry.
show up for each other.
And
yeah.
Woo. You know,
women? Maybe we might take some notes.
We gotta do better.
Damn, we gotta start acting like this. Like,
I don't know. I don't like that. It's so catty, and I don't like it.
You know, I'm just here to keep.
I'm gonna take some notes from the men chapters. Like, they seem they got it figured out.
Thank you for blessing us with the knowledge.
Yeah.
No, of course. I got a book coming out soon to give you all what you need to learn.
What's your YouTube? Don't you have vlogs you do?
Oh yeah, okay. So go ahead and follow the Bryson Cleese channel, BRICINLES. Go ahead and you'll see all the vlogs of our interactions. It's a family channel. We are communicating with each other, but we are also communicating to the audience. You guys will. I've been vlogging a lot. There's been video. There's a recent video that just dropped. It was lovely. You guys would love it. I'm not gonna give it away of what it is because
you gotta check it out.
But you gotta check it out. Go ahead.
Yeah,
and just tune
it's
in.
really dope.
And put your social.
The crystals. The visuals are crystal.
Crips.
Oh yes.
Shout out to Tommy.
Beautiful.
Shout out my cousin Tommy, videographer.
He my cousin too. Huh?
Yeah.
Each of my cousin, y'all.
I'm a cousin by association.
Cause you know that's me.
Point.
That's me. But you can follow me on all socials, EJAY_V4. And you know.
This has been
What the Talk.
What the Talk, honey.
What the Talk.
Ooh.
Come on now, don't steal that.